rehabilitation.
In a speech in the White House on Tuesday, U.S. President Barack Obama ordered stricter gun rules that he can impose without Congress. Surrounded by family members of people killed in shootings, Obama was moved to tears in an unusually emotional display.
Our unalienable right to life and liberty and the pursuit of happiness, those rights were stripped from college kids in Blacksburg and Santa Barbara and from high schoolers at Columbine and from first graders in Newtown. First graders. And from every family who never imagined that their loved one would be taken from our lives by a bullet from a gun. Every time I think about those kids, it gets me mad. And by the way, it happens on the streets of Chicago every day. So, all of us need to demand a Congress brave enough to stand up to the gun lobby's lies. All of us need to stand up and protect its citizens. All of us need to demand governors and legislators and businesses do their part to make our communities safer. We need the wide majority of responsible gun owners who grieve with us every time this happens and feel like your views are not being properly represented to join with us to demand something better. And we need voters who want safer gun laws and who are disappointed in leaders who stand in their way to remember come election time.
The changes announced by Obama aim to require more gun sellers to get licenses and more gun buyers to undergo background checks.
Number one, anybody in the business of selling firearms must get a license and conduct background checks or be subject to criminal prosecutions. Number two, we're going to do everything we can to ensure the smart and effective enforcement of gun safety laws that are already on the books, which means we're going to add 200 more ATF agents and investigators. We're going to require firearms dealers to report more lost or stolen guns on a timely basis. Number three, we're going to do more to help those suffering from mental illness get the help that they need. Number four, we're going to boost gun safety technology. Now, today, many gun injuries and deaths are the result of legal guns that were stolen or misused or discharged accidentally. In 2013 alone, more than 500 people lost their lives to gun accidents, and that includes 30 children younger than 5 years old. Now, in the greatest, most technologically advanced nation on earth, there is no reason for this. We need to develop new technologies that make guns safer. If we can set it up so you can't unlock your phone unless you got the right fingerprint, why can't we do the same thing for our guns?
Following the 2012 massacre at Sandy Hook Elementary School in Newtown, Obama had tried to persuade Congress to pass a new gun law, but the effort failed. Several other attempts led to nowhere either. Taking on Republicans directly, Obama said the gun lobby is holding the Republican-controlled Congress hostage.
So the gun lobby may be holding Congress hostage right now, but they cannot hold America hostage. We do not have to accept this carnage as the price of freedom. Now, I want to be clear. Congress still needs to act. The folks in this room will not rest until Congress does.
Republicans quickly responded. They denounced Obama's measures, which they said undercut Americans' rights to bear arms. Republican leaders said Congress will track the changes closely to ensure they follow the Constitution and federal law. Some experts also cast doubt on how effective Obama's measures will be. They say the new rules are not enough to keep weapons from the hands of potential attackers.